It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, it hasn't been the most lively start to the season for them, just 1-3 through their first 4 games. But they can start things moving in the right direction with a win here tonight. Chance tonight to see Jonas Valanciunas. He's a player who we keep waiting on to make that big leap. It's been a while now since he was drafted back in 2011. What needs to happen for him to be an all-star level center? Kenny?
Well, I think he needs to find consistency and rhythm to his game because he's got the size and touch that most bigs don't have. I haven't seen a big like that.
I agree with you, Kenny. You know, sometimes he shows flashes at times, but he needs to be impactful at all times. Not some of the times, all of the time.
Can you spell Valanciunas?
Yeah. Valen, V-A-L-E-N, Chunas, C-H-O-O-N-I-S, Valanciunas.
Very wrong, but very good, admirable effort.
Yeah, that was a
V-A-L-N-C-I-U-N-A-S.
Smart guy.
Yeah, that was you had the phonetic spelling.
That's right.
Down pat. Yeah. Here's Kevin Harlan, H-A-R-L-A-N.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to the Wizards.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Even if you do come away with the win, you've made it a lot harder than it should have been. But that night, they just couldn't overcome it.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, when DeMar DeRozan hit free agency in the summer of 2016, not only did he not meet with any other team than the Raptors, he didn't want to meet with any other team. He said, I am Toronto. Outside of where I'm from, I represent this city harder than anybody. Toronto is all I've known. I came in at 19, and I've treated it like home ever since then. Kevin?
And DeRozan is so important to this Raptors team, DA. I'm sure they're glad he's sticking around for the long haul. Hey, Steve, as the season gets going, if you're a player on a new team, how long does it usually take to get comfortable with your new teammates?
I would tell you this, Kevin. When you're winning, quickly. When you're losing, it seems like it takes an entire season. The more you can win, you get a chance to figure out, I'm comfortable with these guys. And losing situations, you start to question everything that's going on yourself, the coaches, your teammates. So winning really helps speed things up.
That's a good answer. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Toronto right now, Miles and Ibaka, the small and power forwards. The talented Lowry and DeRozan pair in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6. Randall passes to Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Now, here's Miles. He's guarded closely. Outside Lowry. DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Lopez. Now, here's Ball. While recovering, over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Passes to Randall. There's the pick. From deep. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Outside Lowry. Pass to Valanciunas, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Stolen by Ball.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so here's Toronto. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
You know what? That's a problem anytime, but especially on the road where you need to be given an extra effort.
Ibaka, no luck.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he couldn't deliver.
Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. That one goes. Count it.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 37-point game against Golden State. Lowry has the open look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Caldwell Pope outside. He kicks to Ingram. Lopez, a screen on Miles. Shot off the screen, but he recovers it. Pass to Randall. There's the dish to Ball. Randall with the ball. It's Ingram atop the key. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the 3-second violation.
Looking at the numbers for Ingram, some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points a game last year, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles. Carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
Here's Ball. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Miles with it. Now defended by Randall. Outside for Lowry. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Lowry inside the line.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And in today's game, we're really so used to thinking of passing as the key to an efficient offense. But this Raptors club, they do it a different way. For them, the screen is the assist, giving their guards space to pull up or attack the rim.
And the Raptors for the last few seasons, Greg, right at the bottom of the league in assists.
Yeah, but nevertheless, they do make good decisions. They're a low turnover team, and they've been pretty efficient offensively. One area where you can offset that is by their ability to get to the free throw line, because that puts a lot of pressure on your defense with their ability to attack.
That free throw good from Randall.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
He doesn't get the second one. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam. And, Boy, he can be tough to contain.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now here's Lowry. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
Here's Ingram, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Lopez, right side. Here's Ball. Off the left rim and out. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Lowry. And a missed layup.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Randall with a screen for Ball. Off the pick. And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Now here's DeRozan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Randall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
And the Raptors making a change here. Nogueira's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 5. And here's DeRozan. Nogueira gets a screen for Lowry. Kicks to Nogueira. Ingram with the steal. And there's the foul. It's on Lucas Nogueira. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers leading by 5. Now Ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding, another area where he excelled.
And Valanciunas penetrating. And yes, it's good. Valanciunas has got his first basket of the night.
Great heads-up look there from DeRozan to get his teammate an easy basket.
Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. Lopez sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Lopez a screen on Lowry. Ball the pass to Lopez. That shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 3. Outside Lowry. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Caldwell Pope. The Raptors also with a sub. Powell, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. Powell for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
It's always interesting. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get, but it'll be fun to see how it plays out.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. Los Angeles with another miss. Raptors trail by 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Lakers in 5th.
And this team in terms of scoring off of turnovers. That became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Lopez, and it's Dang in for Ingram. And that one drops for him.
Look at the focus in DeRozan's eyes on that shot. A guy right in his face, but he had no problem finishing it.
There's the screen. Dang kicks to Nance. Nance a screen. Dang gets a wide open look. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The shot by Powell, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Ball kicks to Zubac. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Here's DeRozan. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. LA's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Ball, the pass to Zubac. Out to Nance. Feeds the ball. Nance a screen. Out left to the wing. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And it's blocked. Outside DeRozan. Nogueira gets a screen for DeRozan. It's tipped.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Now here's Ball. Good on the shot. Ball's got 6. Now here's DeRozan. Shoots from 12. Up again. Nogueira kicks to Lowry. And again, Toronto no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
This is to Clarkson. The pass to Ball. Now Zubac. And there's the feed to Ball. Here's Clarkson. Here's Nance. Toronto grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Siakam. Looking for his first basket still in this one. From the wing. DeRozan's shot is good.
DeMar DeRozan, one of the best in the business in knocking down the mid-range jump shot.
The Lakers in the lead.
Dwayne Casey, he's in his 7th season as a head coach of the Raptors. He's developed a great continuity and a comfort level with his players.
Now, here's Clarkson. And in the game with Washington, he did not play well. Here's Dang. Nogueira pulls it in. Nogueira's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside DeRozan. Softly drops in the floater. 10 points for him. And Casey is very collaborative with his staff and players.
You know why, Kevin? He has no ego with him. It's always a two-way conversation with his players. It's about getting it right no matter whose idea it is.
Here's Dang, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Unloads from 9, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Dang's got his first basket of the night. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Dang against DeRozan, outside Lowry. And the 3 off target.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Ball dishes to Clarkson. They set the pick. Nance a screen. Out to the right wing. Ball with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
We've got more in store for you right after this. And Serge Ibaka, known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he's screaming you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just the opposite.
Dang out there with Nance. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Ennis in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. DeRozan passes to Siakam. There's the pick. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And when you think about a slasher, a guy who makes his living attacking off the dribble, no better example than DeMar DeRozan.
You know, Steve, DeRozan, a great ball handler for his size. He can isolate or work in the pick and roll.
Does a nice job of coming off screens and rolls, being able to create for his teammates, and also a big-time slasher that can put you on a poster.
That free throw, no good. And with the zone defenses the league allows right now, motion offense really becoming a key to efficient scoring, it seems, Steve. Do you like that trend?
I do, because it's really hard. They're taking advantages of the rules. Zone defense is hard to be able to stop teams that really move without the basketball. I would love for the league to go back to where a guy can have just a touch or a balance of touching somebody, because being able to guard somebody without touching at all, that is very hard.
I think most players would agree with you.
You just want to be able to touch to get a little balance.
Sure. Nance, a screen. Dang for 3. It's good. The assist that time for Menace. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Wright kicks to Powell. He dishes it to DeRozan. He feeds it to Ibaka. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's DeRozan. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Bang for 3. No good on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Here's DeRozan. On target from 13 feet. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game.
Look how comfortable he is today shooting the basketball. You can tell DeRozan is feeling it.
There's the screen. Ennis dishes to Clarkson. Passes it to Nance. The rebound by Ibaka.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
What I love is he takes the right angle, affects the shot without fouling.
And Wright kicks to Powell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clarkson with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Some changes for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Nance. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jordan Clarkson. And then for Toronto, Valanciunas comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's C.J. Miles in for DeMar DeRozan. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Fires the three. Ennis misses.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Valanciunas passes to Ibaka. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ibaka. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice pass. Not really known as a natural facilitator, but Ibaka has the experience at this point to execute these plays.
Screen by Bogut. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Another shot. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
A player who measures his impact, Greg, on the game at the defensive end, the 7-footer Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He said he was a horrible defender at the University of Utah. Soaked up the game from the great defenders in the NBA. Learning defensive 3 seconds, when to go, when not to. He's a master now.
Free throw no good for Bogut.
You know, the Raptors have the advantage of continuity. There's a trust and an understanding they share. Helps them win a lot of games.
Here's Powell. Got a hand on it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Raptors trail by 8. And Wright kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Powell. And no good. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D. And we can talk about the continuity and maturity of this Raptors team. Is there a flip side to that, Steve? Does that limit their upside?
Well, Kevin, it's interesting. This front office has brought in some nice young pieces. I wouldn't write off their upside. They can improve if those younger guys make some strides.
Wright outside. Ibaka right side. Over Randall. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Ibaka's got his first bucket of the night. Ennis kicks to Bogut. Down low, tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Raptors.
And you can see how important those inside baskets are. This is a team that loves to work the ball inside, whether the entry pass or off of a drive. They like to feed on those high percentage looks.
Raptors trail by 6. Wright with it, now guarded by Ennis. Powell dishes to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Oh, good anticipation. KCP reads the play, makes the steal, then quickly gets them out in transition.
Wright, the pass to Powell. Screened by Ibaka. Powell inside. Right from outside. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his third rebound tonight. Los Angeles leading by 8. And here's Caldwell-Pope. Shoots. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Caldwell-Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Slowly but surely, KCP is becoming a go-to scorer. Just needs to improve his efficiency.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And really no other way to put it but the Lakers with that dramatic front office change last season around that deadline, and new big name leadership. And the hope is that they can escape from what's been an awfully rocky patch here of Lakers history.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. And it's right, missing. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Ibaka. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, it may not be the era of the center in the NBA, but Jonas Valanciunas has something to say about that. He said, "I try to make sure they don't forget about centers. I'll keep reminding them. The league is full of guys that can do different things, but I still think you need a center that can rebound the ball and score in the low post." I agree. Kevin?
Well, the centers are still important, David. Good to see Valanciunas making his presence felt in the paint. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Wright. And the turmoil for the Lakers up top has certainly been fodder for the newspapers in Southern California.
Yeah, aborted takeover attempts, infighting, court battles. I mean, this has been a soap opera. But one thing is certain. In order to be successful as a franchise, you need everybody on the same page.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Powell kicks to Wright. Toronto working the ball around now. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Brook Lopez. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Lakers leading by 6. Ball kicks to Randall. Over Ibaka. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wright dishes to Ibaka. Outside Lowry. Pass to Valanciunas. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Big difference from the first quarter to the second. His shot looks completely in rhythm now.
And Valanciunas out of Lithuania, the 5th overall pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he's still quite young. You know, a lot of talent offensively. Defensively, he's probably had less of an impact, but that's where he has to take the next step.
Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. You know, Steve, he may not have come into the league as a big-time three-point shooter, but Kyle Lowry has made that a big part of his offensive game.
He has. He averages around 10 points a game from long distance. He's able to make shots off the catch and shoot, and he's comfortable off the dribble. That's huge at the point guard position nowadays.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside Lowry. Valanciunas with a screen on Lopez. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Lowry's got 5.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Zubac the basketball. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lopez against Miles. Floats one up. Poked loose. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Ingram. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play. KCP known for his defense, but his offense is not too shabby. He can pull up from deep and on the move and knock it down. He gets his numbers from range, and it helps them out on the offensive end. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And with Caldwell Pope, he isn't the most efficient player when it comes to scoring, but he can get locked in, and when he does, watch out.
You know, when KCP is filling it from deep, you know it's going to be a good night for your team. Has shown signs of improving his consistency. That's a big reason why he was sought after in free agency.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for DeLon Wright. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Outside DeRozan. Second chance shot. No good from Valanciunas. Lakers leading by 4. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Lopez sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Ingram passes to Zubac. Caldwell Pope outside. Lopez a screen. Clock at 6. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Lowry dishes to Miles. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And it's DeRozan missing.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
Ingram kicks to ball. There's the pick. Back to Ingram. Lopez a screen. Clock at 4. From the stripe. And it's Ingram missing.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
DeRozan's shot is off.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
And one of the more surprising moves this past offseason was when the Pistons let KCP go. Two sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract, and eventually they let him be an unrestricted free agent.
The Lakers have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Lopez. Dang comes in for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Ball. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. And he's good on the second. And the Raptors, unique in the NBA, they have a whole nation behind them.
And basketball continues to gain in popularity, especially with the younger generation in Canada. The Raptors are coming to relevance at the perfect time, and the rabid fan base energized by how competitive this group's been the last couple seasons.
Three-pointer, Lowry connects from three-point range. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
If Lowry gets his feet set under him on a catch and shoot like that, the odds are it'll go in.
The shot's good from Nance.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet, that's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. It was all Lonzo Ball in the first quarter. He had 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you could tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Toronto trailing. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. DeRozan and Miles are the wings. Ibaka is the 4 and Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan, it allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
Well, one thing about DeMar DeRozan, he lives in the gym.
I mean, people talk about that he's always working on his game. They talk about him in the offseason being in the lab with all different type of trainers. And the results, they speak for themselves.
One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And sometimes it gets started with a hard foul from the other team or a whistle that you felt should have gone the other way. Anger can happen in the NBA. We see it. Emotions are high. It's a passionate game. Smitty, what was the angriest you ever got during a game? I know you competed because you were one of the best competitors I ever saw, but did it ever cross that line of becoming a little bit more gritty, a little bit more angrier?
It did, Kevin. I think one instance for sure. Game 7, Western Conference, drove the basketball hard as I could and was fouled by Shaq. They didn't call it. Being flat and laid out and the guys going up and down, we eventually lost that game. That was one I still haven't got over it. And when I see Shaq today, I might not do it, but I want to knock him upside his head because he knew it was a foul, and I knew it was a foul, but it wasn't called.
He is one big man. He looks like he could play right now, as do you, which I think is great about ex-athletes and keeping in shape and staying that way. But Shaq certainly looks like he could play right now.
And I would be a 5 right now trying to guard him. That'll be interesting.
Little mismatch.
And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete, but Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
And he makes the first. And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things as if it's a chess match. Greg, pretty good company to be in.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations Ball has been saddled with, and he's the ultimate team player and plays to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is the fact that the players he plays with tend to play their best basketball, which I think is a reflection of his game.
Here's the teardrop, and it's Lowry with the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. And Valanciunas, far from a finished product, Steve. His coaches and teammates feel he will get better. But in your opinion, where does he need to improve?
I think on the defensive end, he does a nice job of blocking shots, but I would love to see him in rotations, being able to be there a little bit earlier. And then on the offensive end, extend his range a little bit more and also have somewhat of a go-to move down on the low block.
First free throw is good.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both.
You know, the Raptors' playoff letdowns have left fans wondering, can they really contend for a title? Their offense has vanished. You think of Game 3 versus the Bucks. 30 points in the first half, the lowest scoring mark in franchise history.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Miles the pass to Lowry. Back to Miles. Over Ingram. A rebound by the Lakers. Bogut's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the Raptors are one of the top teams in the East, but it's all about translating that strength to the playoffs, Steve, isn't it?
It is. The front office, they have hinted they need a culture reset, and that was something they wanted to do. They're not content with just winning 50 games and getting swept in the second round.
The dish now to Valanciunas. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Picked by Randall. And they call an illegal screen here. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Caldwell Pope.
Well, you have to think that he is going to look to go to the rim a little more often going forward because the 3 ball just hasn't been there. Sometimes it seems he's not getting his feet set or rushing his shooting motion, but either way, it just ain't falling.
Raptors with the lead. Outside DeRozan. Now Valanciunas, 9 points in the game so far. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. He got right to the cup using that screen. Valanciunas has got 11 points.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Raptors coach Dwayne Casey talked about the chemistry on his team. He said, we couldn't be better. There's no ego, no hidden agendas. Guys understand their roles. Kyle Lowry told me we're a complete team, 15 deep, and we really mean that. You never know whose time it's going to be. Kevin?
And DA depth is a crucial part of any team's success. Knowing you can rely on your teammates to step up is huge. Randall kicks to Ingram. Pass to Bogut. Now here's Ingram, defended by Miles. Shot clock at 5. He used that pick to perfection. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
It's stolen by Randall. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Tyler Ennis is checked in for the Lakers. The Raptors also with a sub. Norman Powell's checked in for C.J. Miles. The Lakers trail. Ball, the pass to Bogut. Now, here's Ball. 10 points for him. Here's Bogut. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. For the lead. Ball, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Basket, good. 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Bogut with a screen on DeRozan. Screen by Bogut. Here's Ennis. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Ennis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Bogut knows his role on this team. Excels in setting simple yet effective screens to help out his teammates.
Ibaka, vicious to Valanciunas. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on Andrew Bogut.
And Serge Ibaka, remember, it was a first-team all-defense selection. But over time, I think he's become more of a scoring-minded player, and I think that's affected his impact defensively.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And he makes the first. And Serge Ibaka, the league leader in block shots for 2 years in a row in 2012 and 13, but he sends them back at about half the rate he once did.
Yeah, but even still, pretty good shot blocker. You add in his finishing and outside shooting, and he's a player to be reckoned with.
Nancy's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Ball kicks to Randall. And the rejection by Valanciunas. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's DeRozan. Toronto gets it back in a new 24. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Well, you hear from so many players about what they did with that first check after they were drafted and found themselves, Smitty, with a ton of money. So what was your first big purchase when you were drafted into professional basketball?
I bought my mom and dad a Ford Expedition.
How about that?
A Ford Explorer. It was a Ford Explorer. That was the big purchase, and it was green. I don't think my dad liked that, but because of Michigan State,
Spartan
I bought
green,
a
right?
green
Spartan
one.
Michigan State green.
And so much he done for me, Kevin. That purchase for me made me smile so much. And my dad, if you knew him, Kevin, he said he didn't want it, but I made him take it.
Great story. 11 feet away, and it's Ingram missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Screened by Valanciunas. Powell, the pass to Valanciunas. The baseline J, and the jumper is good. Valanciunas has got 15.
Valanciunas has a look from the mid-range. He is very comfortable taking it.
Ennis with the ball. Kicks it to Clarkson. Puts it up from 12. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Wright. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And now it's a 9-point Toronto lead. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nance dishes to Clarkson. Ennis kicks to Ingram. Shoots over DeRozan. Misses off the left iron.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Feeds it to Powell. Shoots over Clarkson. The shot by Powell, no good. Lakers trail by 9. And here's Ennis. Out to Nance. Inside, Zubats. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Screen by Valanciunas. Off the screen. Powell. That's good. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
Clarkson with the ball. Powell on him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard, he's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
Two shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubats. Dang comes in for Ingram. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ennis. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Raptors leading by 7. Wright outside. Wright sets a screen. Powell kicks to Siakam. Nogueira gets a screen for Wright. With the teardrop. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the paint. There's the pass to Clarkson. Caldwell-Pope outside. Lopez a screen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and that quick first step that Caldwell-Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. Raptors leading by 5. There's a good screen. Dishes it to Powell. The feed now to DeRozan. Over Lopez. DeRozan's shot is off. And Los Angeles guys shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Caldwell-Pope passes to Nance. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
Powell for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Lucas Nogueira. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lakers trail by 5. Now Clarkson. He feeds it to Dang. High post Lopez. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. For three, Caldwell Pope drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Siakam kicks to Nogueira. Wright sets a screen. Nogueira gets a screen for DeRozan. Over Lopez. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 23 points.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Passes it to Clarkson. He dishes it to Dang. Goes up again, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Toronto. Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot. So it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
That free throw, no good. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Toronto. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Right against Clarkson. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Nogueira with the bucket.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Lopez. Sinks that one from the post. Lopez has got 6 points.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pass to Siakam. Powell dishes to Nogueira. Nogueira gets a screen for Miles. It's deflected. Caldwell Pope outside. Buries it from three-point range. And it's now only a 1-point Raptor lead.
And Caldwell Pope taking over this game. Tremendous confidence he's displaying in his ability.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Toronto Raptors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
But man, we got to get down and get engaged at the other end. All right, be precise, send the ball to the screen, come across the screen, focus on the defensive end. Let's go.
There you hear Dwayne Casey asking for more precision on offense and more attention to detail on defense.
Yeah, carry out your assignments on both ends. Do the little things that ultimately make a big difference in the outcome of a game.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The big men are Nance and Lopez. Ball and Clarkson team up together in the backcourt. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Toronto trailing. Now here's Powell. He kicks it to Nogueira. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Powell. Right wing. Three-pointer right. Here's Nogueira. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lopez. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Julius Randle's checked in for Lopez. And Nogueira, the 7-footer out of Brazil. Very long, Steve, and athletic.
He is a leaper. That makes him a threat around the rim on both ends. But on the defensive end, he has to learn not to bite on those pump fakes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Toronto making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Nance, right side. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him. And Nance kicks to Clarkson. Nance a screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes in. Lucas Nogueira.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Toronto's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Powell. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Lakers in the lead. Throws it up high. Toronto grabs the miss. Nogueira's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Miles dishes to Lowry. Off the screen. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
The dish to Ball. Nance a screen on Lowry. 4 on the clock. Here's Ball. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Pass to Lowry. Ibaka outside. That's a 2 from Powell. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jordan Clarkson. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now here's Ball, guarded by Powell. Ingram with it. Shoots over Miles, and it's Ingram missing.
He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not to be.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Powell, guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Here's Miles. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Down low, it's stolen by Ibaka. Kicks to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Miles. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope passes the ball. And again, no good by the Lakers. Raptors shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Lowry kicks to Powell. Feeds to Nogueira. Back to Powell. Ibaka with a screen on Randall. Here's Powell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Lucas Nogueira. Good on both. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Caldwell Pope with it. Powell on him. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Raptors. Caldwell Pope against DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Zubac. Ingram at the elbow. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Screen by Valanciunas. Here's the screen. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Ball. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
Outside Lowry. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Here is Lowry. Ibaka outside. DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. The offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Picked by Randall. Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Randall, a screen on Miles. Now here's Ingram, defended by Miles. They set the pick. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Yeah, you can see why they run this play. Working off the screen, something KCP does well.
And Miles kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Miles. Ibaka sets the pick for Miles. Outside Lowry. The tray. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his third assist on the night. And here's Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry up top. Looking to get it going. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. You know, Smitty, you love the grit of Kyle Lowry. 6'0", but he holds his ground.
A hard-nosed defender. He puts his body on the line all the time. You see him taking a lot of charges. Great quickness, too, and anticipation to rack up a lot of steals.
Two shots.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
In a league full of talented point guards, sometimes Lowry's efforts, they get overlooked, but he's a game changer.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both. And Los Angeles guys, shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Randall. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Randall. And he makes both free throws. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lowry with the ball, now guarded by Ball, keeps it alive.
You know, he attracts a lot of defensive attention, and that enables Lowry to create open looks for his teammates.
Lakers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Knocked away. It's stolen by Ibaka. Outside Lowry. Screen by Ibaka. The feed to DeRozan. For the three. And Kyle Lowry, good for three.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. There's the pick. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And he's able to get it back. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Caldwell Pope. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Miles with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Stolen by Zubats. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Toronto shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Ball no good.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. Knocked away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Fast break, the Lakers. Tries again, and Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Lowry kicks to Miles. Dishes to Valanciunas. Over Nance. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall. The Lakers in the lead. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. Count it, and the foul. Valanciunas, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Nogueira, he's checked in for the Raptors.
He thrives in these big moments. He's always ready to help put the game away.
Raptors trail by 4. Outside DeRozan. 1:56 left in the fourth. Miles with it. Now defended by Randall. Lets a floater go.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
From outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Nogueira's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Miles the pass to Lowry. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist here tonight. They set the pick. Nance a screen. Caldwell Pope dishes to Ingram. Here's Nance. Got a piece of it. Randall against Miles. He feeds it to Lowry. Back to Miles. Passes it to DeRozan. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's DeRozan missing.
Great position down low. He had more time to get that shot off than I think he realized.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hand.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Pass to Ingram. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul or go for the home run.
Let me tell you my vote. Whatever's the best look and takes the least amount of time.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Screened by Ibaka. And Miles kicks to Nogueira. Lowry from outside. Count it! And, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
And the Lakers call time here. Nine seconds left in the fourth. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Oh, missed it.
But when you have DeRozan looking to drive, it's hard to slow him down without committing a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Good free throw shooter DeRozan. Started out as a go-with-the-flow type player. Now looks to dominate every game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, big game for you offensively. You were calling for the ball. Looked like you were really looking to be aggressive.
Yeah, I know I had a small guard on me. I had an opportunity to post up. And, I know he wasn't going to block none of my shots. So all I had to do is, follow through and concentrate.
Mouse in the house, DeMar. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.